Let's go to the gym. Hey bro, wanna come to the gym with me? Wanna be my gym bro? It's the question you've probably gotten from one of your friends before. But what happens when you're too afraid to go to the gym? Hi, I'm Luis, and in the next couple minutes, I plan to soothe your nerves about the gym and why you shouldn't be afraid to join any gym. I've conducted many interviews with different points of views of the gym, different ages, and different youth programs. Some are even just random gym goers that go to the same public gym that you may be afraid of. So let's see what their thoughts are about the gym.
So my name is Charles Figueroa. I'm a fitness lab technician or an instructor here at the Build, and our facility is the fitness lab. We do a bunch of things here at Build, especially in the fitness lab. So one, we try to educate the community on health, wellness, and working out. And putting together this lab, we put together to teach people the past, present, and future of fitness. For our summer program, we call it the Transform program, and we teach them about health, wellness, we talk about nutrition, we talk about mindset, we talk about a bunch of different things that they just don't know about, or never heard about. One of those experiments we're doing is teaching them about the pH levels in your body from alkaline and acidic. And what we were doing was showing them the different things that they could drink, and if it has an acidic effect on them or makes their body more alkaline. And there's some things that they're drinking that they're now realizing are making them more acidic. And what we teach them, if your body is more acidic, it's a breeding ground for disease.
How do you teach the youth about teamwork, respect, and solidarity?
Oh, for sure. In terms of teamwork, right? So I used to be in the military for 17 years, and one of the models was one team, one fight, right? So one person succeeds, everybody succeeds. If one person fails, everybody fails, right? So we come in here and we celebrate each other's goals, right? We celebrate when we push each other, but if a person fails, then we all fail and we put it on them, right? To be, what's the word I'm looking for? Accountable for each other, right? Respect. Respect is the biggest thing. And everybody might have a different idea of what respect is, so we give them actions that represent respect and disrespectful. One of the things I tell them is, you're here, you're getting paid for a job, right? So certain expectations. Show up on time. If you show up on time, show that you care. If you don't show up on time, it's disrespectful for us because we're waiting for you. Another way we teach them respect is if somebody's speaking, you give them your undivided attention. If you're not giving them attention, it's disrespectful because it looks like you're not showing respect to them.
Do you think it's better for the youth, the kids that you teach, it's better for them to work out in a gym alone, or do you think it's better for them to be a community and work out together as a group?
I think it's good for them to start off as a group because you're coming to the gym and it's not easy to push yourself, right? Working out is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? So it's great to start in a group setting so they could build each other up, push each other, and then when they gain the confidence, then they could start working out by themselves because they already know what it takes to push themselves to be able to achieve the results. So we have some guys, when we come in the beginning, we have everybody introduce themselves, and some people are shy, some people are to themselves, right? But as we go through the program, they gain confidence because they're working out. They're gaining confidence because they're pushing each other. And then they're becoming friends outside of here. So that's a real big positive impact for us. We've had some of the kids come with us to church and help do some church events. So we're building a sense of community. And we also teach them that what they're learning to spread it out to everybody else, right? So we're trying to change mindsets. And the only way you can change a mindset is to be an example and to not be a gatekeeper of what you're learning. So they're learning new things that they've never heard before. And I always challenge them. My challenge to them is to educate their parents, educate their youth. Even some of them have kids already. So educate their kids so that they could be the change and that they could be different and not the same. Overall, the biggest thing that we really try to do is not teach people how to work out, it's to teach people to think different, change mindsets, and to be different. We want them to not take things for face value, have them be more conscious in what they're doing and the decisions that they're making, and to understand what they experience now is not necessarily the norm outside of everywhere else. So we want to give them the opportunity to experience different things and to be the example for them so they could just make better decisions in their overall life.
That was as close to one drop as I could do, and look, it didn't really take much. Look at that. Do you guys see that? That was like a drop, and that turned that little bit into acidity What if you drank this whole thing? Now, we give this to babies.
So I know you guys are part of this program, right?
Yes.
Right.
But do you guys go to the gym outside of the program?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I play sports though. I'm a multi-sport athlete, so.
Do you feel comfortable working out with others?
Yeah, I do, because I think we all understand like what we should be doing, what not to do. Like, especially when it comes to stretching, we have to be very cautious on like how we help the other stretch, just out of respect. We always ask for like, hey, is it okay if I put my hands to help you stretch out your back or your leg or whatever we're stretching, just out of respect and making sure that the other person is comfortable in what we're doing.
Let's say we're not in the program. If I'm going to, another gym, we're all kind of pretty much in there because we all want to be healthy. So, somebody might have a little bit more experience, a little bit more knowledge. And so, if I'm looking to be healthy, I'm always open to suggestions. And so I guess that's kind of personally why I feel like, I'm okay with it.
And along with comfortability, do you feel more motivated when you work out with others and your friends?
Absolutely. I feel like in our program, how we all interact with each other, and we see someone struggling to finish up, we all start like, come on, you got it. We encourage each other, and we just keep pushing each other to just keep going, motivating, and honestly, it's just a positive environment with everyone around.
The majority of our program is boys, and a lot of boys just naturally have energy. So when we all come in, we're in the workout room, we're all trying to compete with each other, who could lift them, get the most sets in, or just do whatever, who could hit their goal by this date. And honestly, it's just a lot of commotion going on back and forth, but it's all positive. And I love to see it, honestly, because we only have 2 girls in our program, and the 2 girls that are in our program, we motivate them, we try to push them, see how hard they can push themselves as well. So it's not just even like the boys pushing each other, it's everybody as a community all in one.
Right. Yeah, that kind of what Edwin is saying, like the energy is infectious. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier to do things or to be motivated when when you're not just doing something for yourself.
Yeah. To add on what Edwin was saying as well, like the 2 girls and the guys helping out motivated, I think it's very true, but I think it's both ways, because some of the guys like to joke around and just talk, and sometimes we're like, hold them to accountability. Come on, let's see what you can do. Let's hit it. Like, just keep going, keep pushing each other. And we like to be competitive with it as well. Like, we have a whole leaderboard, like, in the back whiteboard over there to, like, show, like, exactly who's exceeding and who's improving.
And I believe also that we're a family. Anyone that comes into this program, we welcome them in as family as well. We all want to bond together, we all want to be happy together and succeed with the same goals. So I would call us a family, and for that, like, we should all respect each other and have love for one another.
So when you started this program, or when you started sports or the gym, were you afraid of the social environment?
I'll be honest, at the very beginning of programming, I was the only girl till thankfully another girl joined. But I was nervous because I wasn't sure how I would interact with the guys. But they've been such a welcoming group. Like, I generally feel comfortable with everyone and just talking to them in general. Like, not even about fitness, like just about everyday life.
I feel like, if I'm joining a basketball team or whatever sports team, or if I'm coming to the gym, even if, my personality is a lot different from somebody else who's going there, we can find some sort of common ground. So just knowing and understanding that there's gonna be at least one way that I can connect with others, I feel like that, makes it so that, oh no, I'm not nervous. Like, even if we're different, we're gonna have some way to connect.
Do you think going to the gym or doing sports with others eliminates your personal fear?
I think that for me, I've never let myself talk myself out of doing something that I like and enjoy. So like when I was with my team element, we always push each other, and then coming here at first, I was nervous, but with how the guys interact and how Salema, which is the other girl in the group, how she interacts with me as well, like we encourage each other and we don't let each other talk each other out of anything. Like, we just push each other, and then we like to kind of communicate on like how we should do our reps and what we need to do in order to improve in general.
Because you work out with people, you have the vibe going, yeah, but I feel like if you work out by yourself, you actually know what your goal is, you know what you want, And if you get to it, that has nothing to do with anyone else. That's just you and you only.
I would say that it does kind of help you eliminate some of that personal fear that you might have. But, you know, if you're fearful for coming to the gym or for, like, you know, joining a sports league or something, you know, you can kind of only really understand things from your perspective. So when you're doing something with others, right, you're getting exposed to like different viewpoints, different perspectives that can definitely, you know, help get rid of some of that fear that you might have.
Don't let the fear of like the social environment scare you either. Everyone's there for the same thing. Everyone wants to see improvement in themselves, and everyone's willing to help each other out. Like, don't be scared that you're not gonna hit a certain rep. Just try it, and there's people there to support you and help you lift it up if you can.
Your situation is like you're scared to go to the gym because you're thinking about what other people will think, other people will say about you. I feel like none of that matters, and I feel like as long as you know what you want in your right mind, you want to do something, as long as you know you can accomplish it, no matter what anyone tells you, you can do it.
It's okay to be scared, you know, but just see if you can face your fears, right? You know, take that first step, push through, because, you know, at least in my experience, I only regret the things that I wanted to do, that I chose not to do, and I never regret, you know, giving something a shot.
And finally, let's check out the two most popular gyms in Chicago, Planet Fitness and Export. Do you feel comfortable working out with others?
I do. At first I didn't because I had no clue what I was doing. But now that I already know what I'm doing, I'm getting into personal training and everything like that. I want to actually do more collaboration and start teaching others as well.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's how we met.
Absolutely, yeah.
About, what, 7, 8 years ago?
It's been a while. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, bromance went from there.
Yeah. We've done it before a lot, but now we just got in the gym, so yeah.
Yeah. Because we used to do it in like
our basements, actually.
Yeah, in our basement. So now we have gym equipment to do it. So it's more fun now.
Do you feel more motivated when you work out with friends or with others?
I do. I actually feel more motivated with being with others rather than others just like looking at me or just watching me exercise. I'd rather be with a whole bunch of people now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I actually do have, and I do take class groups with my friend because she has her own gym and she gives classes there, so I do join them as well sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah. Way more motivated.
More motivated, yeah.
Is there like a particular reason you feel more motivated? You feel more pushed when you're with others?
More positive energy from people. Feel more pushed.
When you started going to the physical gym and not alone, were you afraid of the social environment?
So that took a while for me, actually. I just started this year in January. I started going to the gym, and that's when I moved back from Florida. I was in Florida with my children, so I would go to the fitness room that belonged to my apartment complex. Now I'm more public now. Now that I took away that whole anxiety feeling and the whole social anxiety thing, now I'm back in the gym. I'm in a bigger gym now. That's what I enjoy now. But before, I had no clue what I was doing, so I had that self-conscious thing, I guess.
I mean, as a heavy-set dude, like I seen people like, you know, watching and stuff, but I didn't care. I didn't pay no mind. It's just like, in the end of the day, I knew it was me versus me type deal, so I didn't have any fear of anybody saying anything.
Was I afraid? Personally, not. No, especially because I was going with him, right? And no, I didn't really have any fear.
No, I wasn't afraid because when I first started, I started with my dad, so I wasn't really
He's been
afraid.
going here for a while.
No, not really. But to be honest, I started with some other friends, so it was a little bit easier for me to kind of ease into the whole process. You know, it's like they knew how to work out, so learning was a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
Do you think going to the gym with others eliminates fear?
I wouldn't say that. I'm like in between. I'm in between.
Yeah. Especially if you got somebody that knows what they're doing.
Right, knows what they're doing, if you're comfortable with them.
When I was at home, it took away the fear of being embarrassed in front of people. Now that I know what I'm doing and I'm in front of people, that fear did go away. So little by little, it all started at home with me.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah, you do.
Going to the gym with others, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. It would be so much easier. It'd be harder if I went alone, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun because when I was with my dad, I wasn't as scared, and now when I'm with friends, it's more fun.
I think comfort is a major thing, especially when you're first getting started, because that anxiety will really tell you to stop, and you will stop. Sometimes, a lot of people do, you know?
As you can tell, every person said very similar things about comfortability and community. In that case, don't be afraid to start your fitness journey. Face your fears, and don't let any insecurities get in the way of achieving your goals. Almost everyone who goes to the gym has similar goals, whether it's to lose weight, gain it, or get stronger. But no matter those goals, we're all connected by one thing: to achieve those goals. That's why it's important for everyone to show motivation and encouragement to others. Find a friend you can go to the gym with and face your fears. Start your fitness journey, and I promise you, you will not regret it.